Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. The recession odds now are climbing and Wall Street's starting to get nervous because the average investor and the average person that's not even an investor, just somebody employed in America, is starting to see the cracks in the wall. It says right here, economists have pulled their risk assessments of a U.S. contraction amid heightened uncertainty over geopolitical risk and a labor market that has, for the past year, shown serious strains. Mark Zandi, chief economist for Moody, says, "I'm concerned recession risks are uncomfortably high and on the rise." He says recession is now a real threat here. There's also twin concerns about growth and unemployment, which have triggered talks of stagflation, which is a characterization that Fed Chair Jerome Powell has actually rejected. And of course he's rejected it because he would be one of the culprits that would be the finger would be pointed at if it happens, right? And that's because of the manipulation of central banks and their interest rate policy. One thing you want to note is that the Wall Street, lower interest rates are like heroin. It's like a monetary drug for investors. They can't get that right now and they desperately need it. The reason why is because if the Fed lowers rates, people will rush in and buy up all kinds of assets and hyperinflate them. That is something the Federal Reserve is scared about because then they would be blamed for that higher inflation. The truth is, it says Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell last week pushed back when asked whether stagflation posed a threat to the U.S. economy. His successor may face a tougher challenge as Wall Street forecasters raise their expectations of a recession brought on by the part of the Iran war and triggering higher fuel prices. Higher fuel prices are 100% the reason for downturns in every major recession since we've had fuel prices. Fuel prices are felt at the pump by everybody. And that's when you alarm the masses, that's when you start seeing serious issues. And that is what we're gonna see because the fuel prices fired up higher before the spring driving season, and especially way before the summer driving season. All right, that being said, thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.